Hey there everyone, this is me, Noah Carlos, and welcome back to another episode of TNF Reviews. So before I mention what I'm going to be reviewing, I just want to point out that, as you all may know, my birthday was a few days ago, like on Wednesday, mainly because to celebrate, I made a video to celebrate, and I posted a picture of it on my Instagram, which you can check out. The name of it will be in the description down below. And for my birthday, I got some stuff. Some of which came today, some of which came yesterday, and some of which came during my birthday. So, yeah, I'm gonna show you what I got. So, yeah, here are some of the first few things that I ended up getting. Hold on. So for starters, I got these two games, Wii Music and Wii Play. So basically, my older sister already has a Wii that we can play on. We played on it a couple times. The games that we mainly play would have to be Just Dance 4, Just Dance 2018, Wii Sports, and yeah, Wii Party as well. But now we got two more games to add to the collection. I also got a shell for one of the controllers and two of these, so that whenever we play games like boxing on Wii Sports. So yeah, can't wait to try these out soon. And I also have a couple of birthday cards from a couple of people. The Wii games I just got from a friend of my mother, so yeah. Shout out to her. Shout out goes to her. If you are watching this video, then thank you again for these birthday presents. And now we'll go for the next few things that I ended up getting for my birthday. Just move the camera back and yep, there we go. So here are the next few things that I got. This, this, just move these guys back a little bit. So this, and finally this. So I have a couple more stuff that I would like to review, but for now I'll just be reviewing these guys. So if I can just gonna move them all back a little bit. I'll just smooth them all off the tracks and everything. So as you can see, I got the Thomas & Friends Hot Wheels Locomotorin, Adventures Nia, Adventures Space Mission Thomas, Adventures Dino Discovery James, and Adventures Pirate Diesel. So I'm gonna start off with the Hot Wheels Thomas, as I'm gonna call it. So I had my eye on this thing particularly for a little while, and I'm glad I got it for my birthday, because basically for the 75th anniversary they did a crossover between Thomas & Friends and Hot Wheels. So yeah, this looks pretty cool for a Hot Wheels toy that doesn't even look like a train or anything. Of course, this doesn't really look like our Thomas, but it's still our Thomas, and it looks really good. As you can see, it has his number 1 on both sides, obviously, because it's Thomas. Have a bit of the gears showing on both sides in between the wheels, and back here there's also like a little coupler that you can use. So I think that's to interact with other engines, like from different merchandise, like Adventures, Ertl, Thomas Minis, Trackmaster, and Tommy alike. Yeah. So hold up, I'm just gonna test this real quick. I've tried it before and I just want to show you guys, so hold up. So it turns out that this actually does really connect to other trains. Just gotta push it in there. Just gotta try your hardest to push it in there, and yeah, it actually fits. Even though the back wheel just kind of sticks up a bit. So yeah. I'm just gonna disconnect these two now. So yeah, this is really nice. Has a bit of blue on it, and has some red lining on the dark blue wheels, which looks really nice. That's some real good detailing that they did on the wheels. And of course, they got some red stripes, which are kind of coming off a bit, but hey, it's fine. And back here, if you look close enough, I think that's the Hot Wheels symbol or something, but it's like just so tiny that you like can't even see it. So yeah, that's probably what that is. And finally, for the face. At first, I kind of thought this was a sticker face that was just slapped on to the toy, but I was wrong. It was painted on there. So this looks really nice. I like the I like the painted face a lot. So yeah, that's the Thomas and Friends locomotor. And next up, a character that will probably be on my top 10 worst Thomas and Friends characters, Nia. At first, I kind of got into Nia, and I began to like her a bit, which is why I named my first hamster after her. But over time, after I found out that she began to replace Edward and Henry as well as Rebecca, this is where I began to hate these two. But the toy itself doesn't really look too bad. First of all, I just want to point out that her side is kind of slipping downwards a bit. It just kind of slipped downwards a bit. So there's a factory error right there. The other side is perfectly fine. It's really neat. So that's one of my factory errors, but hey, this still looks really nice. Has her name and number. They came up with a very interesting name to like show off her name and number. Of course, we have her bunker, that's an interesting looking bunker right there. I like how they set it up to look all weird and stuff. The coal bunker the black bit of the coal bunker looks absolutely tiny compared to the rest of it. Of course, there's her cab, and I also noticed that she has a lot of nice detailing, like this top bit and her whistle, which is actually painted. I can't think of many other engines apart from Gordon, who would have a painted whistle that's gold, so that's nice. Also, what's also pretty nice is that she also has wheels molded on both of her sides, on her front and back, unlike some of the trains. So real quick though, I have an Adventures Gordon, Adventures Hurricane, and an Adventures Henry with me. And if I show them off one by one, if I show off Hurricane first, he doesn't really have any wheels molded in to his chassis. Gordon and Henry kind of do, but Gordon only has wheels molded in the back of his chassis, where he doesn't really have any front wheels. And Henry's wheels are only molded at the front of his chassis. So, yeah. I mean, I guess it would kind of make sense considering that he is based off an LMS Black 5 sort of locomotive. And since he's basically like a 460 tender engine, but at least smack one on the back of his wheel on the back of his chassis to make him look like one. And Gordon don't even look like a 2.6 210 engine. So more like an 06 210 engine. Also, it's almost bad enough that when Adventures came out, it's almost bad enough that some of the characters have literally the same tenders. You couldn't at least change the Henry's tender a bit. I feel as if they were just so lazy that they decided to repaint Gordon's tender green, give it the number 3, and yeah, you know what I mean. All I'm trying to say is that they don't really have wheels molded into their chassis. Either that or they just have wheels, but not the random amount of wheels molded into their chassis. But Mia, she has the right amount of wheels molded into her chassis, which is pretty unique about this character. And the face, like all adventure trains, don't look that bad. Get out of here. No one likes you. Okay, that was actually pretty mean. I'm sorry. But yeah, there's Nia. Next up, we have Space Mission Thomas. So, the main reason I got this was because of the jet engine that it came with. But I'll get back to that later. Oh, well, there went Thomas. So if I take the helmet off of Thomas's head or smoke box, the helmet doesn't really look that bad. It looks really cool. It's like the one that comes with the Stanley in Space set thing or whatever. Now look for the Thomas. Look at all the details. In fact, if I get the original Thomas and put it alongside this Thomas. So I have my original Adventures Thomas. So if I put this alongside this Thomas, you can see that there are a couple of differences between it. Apart from the little lamp that's there because it's a talking train, it looks so much taller and has a bit more detail. First off, yeah, like I said, notice that the roof is actually taller, which is really nice. And that over here his wheel arch isn't really molded in there where there's no dark space unlike this one, like right here. And of course you have these on the back to show that it's a talking train, and the button on the top, and it has a few cool phrases as well.
Floating fireboxes! Zero gravity!
So yeah, there's Thomas, and once again the helmet is really good too, so yeah. Now you can go, Thomas. And as for you, get out of here. So now for the jet engine. Again, this is the main reason why I got, one of the main reasons why I got this. To be honest, this would be really perfect if you wanted to make an adventures version of Thomas and the jet engine. Then this 2-pack would be really perfect for you if you wanted to do that. The only main problem with this is that when I got this in the packaging, the jet engine was facing the wrong way, but hey, it's alright. You can still point it in different directions. So yeah, like I said, if anyone was doing a remake of Thomas and the jet engine, this would be perfect. Just leave it the way it is, or add an extra cargo car, like, for example, hold up, I need a cargo car, but I'm just gonna go for I was gonna go for diesel, but no. You know what, forget it. You could just either leave it the way it is or add a cargo car with a piece of cargo in front, and boom, you got the actual jet engine looking a bit more how it looks in the TV series. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And of course the cargo looks great too, and so does the silver. I like how the cargo car kind of matches the color of its cargo. It's both silver apart from the blue wheels and the yellowish red fire. So that's nice. I think it'd also be nice if you were doing a remake of, I don't know, I think if I can remember, Marvelous Machinery or a New Arrival or something. Next up we have Dino Discovery James, and off bat I'm just gonna say that this is kind of like the original This is kind of like Thomas. the Space Mission Thomas. Has a bit more details than the original, and of course it's a talking train, which is why it has the headlamps.
Rails! That volcano is about to blow!
Has some good phrases and nothing much to it. The toy isn't that bad, the tender isn't that bad either, and of course with it, you get this awesome fossil that you can put on his smoke box or head. I also tested it a while ago, and you can also put it inside rolling stock. So, for example, if I just remove this jet engine, if Thomas wants to get back onto the rails, if I remove the jet engine, put this in. Now that's good to go. That's good to go. So, yeah, not really much to say about Dino Discovery James, or Space Mission slash Space Adventure Thomas. So put the fossil back on, and there we go. Finally, we have Pirate Diesel. I'll start with the actual train itself. It doesn't really show much detail apart from the eye patch and the buttons and stuff back here. But apart from the eye patch, I feel like this is the only difference from this diesel and any normal Adventures diesel.
Ahoy, matey!
Of course, it has some pretty good catchphrases too. It has this little headband thing, which is nice, which is very loose, by the way, which is one thing I don't like about it. And now the cargo car. This looks pretty nice. It's like a nice green color to it, with gray wheels. And the cannon, of course, doesn't really move up and down. It kind of moves, but not much. It's basically made out of plastic, so yeah, I feel like the cannon has to be my favorite part about this set. So there's Pirate Diesel. I'm just gonna put these guys on the tracks. Oh, and also, I also ended up getting this as well as the Pirate Diesel. So these are basically instructions on how to put batteries in an Adventures train, but I don't really care because there are already batteries in there, I think. So yeah, hold up. So I review a bit more stuff with you guys. But unfortunately, I don't really have much time left. So I guess this marks the end of the video. So I couldn't really put this away right, so I just left it like this. And of course, you see all the engines lined up with each other, so yeah. So thank you guys for enjoying this video. If you did, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I also just want to add that these aren't the only presents that I got, as well as the Wii games. I have a few more which I'm gonna review. I'm gonna have to make this into a part 2, so yeah. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to follow my Instagram as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And goodbye. Sorry, just one more. I can't end this without a good train wreck happening. Diesel, I'm just gonna give you this. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna leave it then. No, what are you people doing? What are you trains doing? More like, oh. Shoot. So, there was a big collision, I mean. But yeah, I'll fix it later. I'll see you guys later. Bye.